Hello and welcome to JavaScript tips and tricks. In this video, we will cover key best practices for writing clean, maintainable, and efficient JavaScript code. First tip is to avoid using var in your code. JavaScript provides two better alternatives, let and const. These ensure better blocking scoping and prevent unintended behavior. As you can see, let is block scope, meaning its value is only valid inside the block. Use const for variable that shouldn't be reassigned. This prevents accidental modifications and makes your code safer. Second tip, always use strict equality instead of equals. The loose equality operator equals can lead to unexpected results because of it tries to coerce types before comparing values. By using strict equality, you avoid type coercion, making sure both the value and type are the same when doing comparisons. This reduces bugs and improves clarity. Third tip is descriptive naming conventions. One of the most important things you can do is to name your variables, functions, and classes descriptively. Avoid single letter names unless it's in loops. Good naming helps other developers and your future self understand the code easily. In this example, user's age is much more informative than a. Descriptive naming makes your code self-documenting and reduces the need for excessive comments. Tip number 4. Avoid using global variables whenever possible. Variables declared globally can easily conflict with other parts of your code, especially in large projects or when multiple libraries are involved. In this example, we encapsulate the counter variable within a function, which limits its scope and prevents unwanted conflicts. Tip number 5. Follow the DRY principle. Another important practice is follow the DRY principle. Don't repeat yourself. Repeating code makes it harder to maintain and increases the chance of bugs. Instead, refactor repetitive code into functions or reuse components. In this example, we reduced the repetitive code by creating a reusable greet function. Tip number 6. The arrow functions and callbacks. Arrow functions are a shorter way to write functions in JavaScript. They simplify callbacks and have no this binding, which means they inherit this from the surrounding context. Notice how much shorter than is compared to the traditional function syntax. It's cleaner and avoids issues with this in callbacks. Tip number 7. Keep functions small and focused. Functions should do one thing and do it well. This makes them easier to test, reuse, and maintenance. Instead of all-in-one approach, try splitting this large function into smaller, single-purpose functions. This way, each function does one thing well, and it's easier to understand, test, and maintain. Tip number 8. When writing code, always assume things can go wrong and handle errors gracefully. Use try-catch blocks for error handling and make sure to give meaningful errors messages. Please press that like button, subscribe, and make comments. Thank you and appreciate it for your time.